Hello, guys, and welcome to the LFCcast. I'm Greg.
And I'm Dan.
We're just going to do a quick little podcast for you on our thoughts on Liverpool's transfer window.
Lovely, jubbly, lovely, jabbly, Rodney.
And for me, what a window it was, Dan.
Yeah, Greg, an excellent window. In fact,
Excellent window.
one I haven't seen in a long time for Liverpool FC.
Definitely, yeah. So many good players. Well, so many potentially very good players.
Yeah, I agree. And what's that? Did we bring in, 10 new players?
10, wasn't it? Yeah.
10 new players. 10 players in, Greg.
That's amazing, And I know Suarez has gone, and we got a lot of money for him. So I think our net cost wasn't.
Yeah, our net spend was about 32 million.
Something like that, wasn't it? Yeah. So
do you know what I mean? And considering the players we got, obviously a lot of that money was because of Suarez. But listen, Suarez is gone. That's it. Now we just have to move on.
It's gone.
At least we've got the second best scorer in the league last season for Liverpool, which was Sturridge anyway. So
yeah,
happy days.
And Sterling's banging them in.
Sterling's showing up
at the moment. Yeah, he's going to get. How many goals do you reckon he'll get this season?
Sterling.
Yeah, even though we're talking about transfers, I'll just throw that one in there, Dan.
I think he'll get 16 goals.
16. I'm going to go for 17.
Well, speaking about our transfers, how many do you think Balotelli will get?
I think Balotelli. I'm going to say 20 goals, Dan.
Oh, it's a big one. And here's the bigger question: how many assists will he get? Because Balotelli was notorious for getting one assist.
Yeah. I think he'll get more than he normally does, but it still won't be a great amount. Maybe 5-6 assists. I think he's going to be passing a lot more than
he. I think that's Rodgers' game.
Teams. Yeah, definitely.
Who's your favourite buy?
My favourite who? Sorry.
Your favourite buy for the transfer window.
Favourite buy. I think it's hard because Balotelli, as everyone else, it just excites me so much. But I can't wait to see Lallana play. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And also, we've mentioned in another podcast, Alberto Moreno.
Again, for an undisclosed fee, allegedly. But I heard it was along the lines of 12 million.
12 million, yeah, that's what I heard as well. Which
if it is,
it's a lot of money, for the fullback, but
for your young lad, but with his potential.
Yeah,
it could be a bargain.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to be great.
I'm most looking forward to Balotelli because I'm just excited by him and I'm entertained by him. And when it was all rumours and it was becoming more real, I was like, is this gonna happen?
I know.
Couldn't believe it. I was like,
just came out of the blue, didn't it? Rodgers saying, you can categorically say Balotelli will not be at Liverpool.
Yeah. What happened there?
A week and a half later, 2 weeks. I don't know. Was he trying to put other people off, or
just circumstances changed, maybe?
Yeah.
Because I suppose he might have said at the time, no, he's not coming in, and then went, actually, is he available?
Yeah.
60%. Yeah.
I just hope he starts scoring very soon, hopefully the next game, and he works like he did in the Spurs game.
I agree.
Because that's the only worry, and I know 20 goals is a lot. If he stops working and that, that could drop down.
It could.
So ask me again, Dan, in 6 weeks' time.
All right, then I'll ask you again. Another person who we haven't mentioned, who for me I'm actually excited about, is Markovic.
Markovic, yeah.
20 million, don't forget he was, Greg, around that region.
Million. So I think that was our second most expensive player, that we bought?
It was. Yeah. No, yeah, him and Lovren.
Yeah.
20 million.
Yeah, they're about the same, weren't they? But yeah, he looks good, and he's got confidence as well. He said he's going to be good.
Yeah, dangerous, Greg. He's very fast, very skillful, and he can finish as well. I've seen some excellent finishes by him. So
yeah.
Origi as well. I mean, we've got even someone who's not even in the team who's playing for Lille.
I know, and I think he's going to be good as well.
Yeah, I think he's going to come in next season and be able to get rid of Barini. Although we'll talk about the outs later, or the potential outs.
Yeah, because he didn't go, did he, Dan?
No, he didn't. The selfish Anyway, let's carry on about the ins for now.
Okay, so what do you think about Lovren? I know you've got mixed thoughts on Lovren.
I think Lovren's really good and got a lot of potential. I think that he's made a couple of mistakes and he's been caught out a couple of times. In the Tottenham game, I kind of thought that even though he had a good game and he got a lot better at the end of the game, I thought that he could have cost us a goal or two.
Yeah.
In fact, there was a very good challenge by Lovren when he made a mistake up the pitch.
Yeah, and he got back as well, didn't he, and put the challenge in?
Yeah, he tracked all the way back, put a brilliant challenge in the box as well. Could have been a penalty if he did time that wrong.
Yeah, I think he's going to settle down and be great. You know,
yeah.
There's been talk about him already. He's played 2 games. He's made a couple of little mistakes here and there. You know, and people are saying, "Oh, but he's going to be good. He just needs to settle."
Needs time, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've got confidence in him.
They all do.
Yeah.
What about Emre Can?
Yeah. Oh, I've still got good hopes for him, but I don't know. He doesn't look as good as some of the other signings, and I think some of the players are going to take longer to settle in. Some are going to settle in a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Like Moreno has. You know, some are going to take longer. I don't know if you feel this. I thought he was faster than what he is. He seems a bit slow. He's quite a big guy.
He's a tank type player.
Yeah.
And I suppose on the other side, the flip side to that argument for me is that he's not going to set the world on fire. He's not going to be that goal scorer, that runner. I think he's going to be in the mould, Greg, of a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Who they don't get praised because they do the dirty work. And they just position themselves, intercept, make the passes.
Sometimes you don't see them that much in the game, but
they're doing loads.
They're doing a good job because they're getting, as you say, in positions where they're blocking passes. You know,
exactly.
Players aren't going to make passes to certain positions.
Yeah, Lucas never got praised enough for that because he actually was one of them players. Lucas for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant ins. Some brilliant ins. What about the outs, Greg? Who've we got going out?
We had quite a lot go out, didn't we?
Yeah. We had a lot of loans.
Yeah, and we've got a few of our youngsters gone out, you know, like Jordan Ibe and...
Yeah. I didn't know Michael Ingu got released.
No, I didn't until you just told me now.
Thought he was going to be the next Suarez.
Did you really, Dan?
I didn't, I was lying. What about Suarez? Let's address the elephant in the room, or the goofy horse in the room.
Okay, and we keep talking about him, and it's normally me who brings him up.
Yeah,
I think soon we're just going to have to
stop talking about him.
Stop talking about him, but you know, I still love the guy personally. He was amazing for us.
He is, yeah.
We don't actually know the fee, do we? 75 million, maybe.
70, yeah.
You know, he's helped bring those other players in. Now, I would have still liked him in the team, and apparently we were still going to grow the squad even if he was still here. But you know, he's not. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's done what he's done, and he's gone. And we've got this new set of players. Hopefully, Rodgers can get them to settle quickly. And I think that's it on Suarez. You know, he's gone. I wish him all the best.
I do. I can't even add anything to that, Greg. You've hit the nail on the head. He's gone. One of the best strikers in the world. In fact, probably the best striker in the world. But he's a Barcelona player now. And do you know what? I was being all brave recently, and he'd left, and I was like, whatever, eh? And then he posted a picture on Twitter yesterday of him back at Melwood with his friends saying, I'm going to miss everyone. I'm going to miss all my mates. And I was like, oh God, Suarez, I went too soon.
And he gave Stevie that shirt, didn't he? Signed Barcelona shirt. And I think the day before or whenever Stevie was talking about, when he got interviewed by Carragher, talking about how Suarez has engineered his move out of Liverpool. And then next day, Suarez turns up there. I thought that was quite good. But
I bet you Gerrard feels so guilty. Hi, Gerrard. I've drove all the way from Spain to say goodbye and give you a hug. Yes. You haven't watched Sky Sports, have you, Louis? No? Well, great. Don't watch it. Propaganda.
I don't actually think, he meant it in a bad way either.
No, I think he's saying...
what had happened in the World Cup happened, and then...
He wanted to get out,
Yeah, he had to get out then, didn't he? I think.
Yeah. One of the biggest disappointments for me, Greg, one of the biggest, even more than Suarez, is the loan of Aspas. And I'm gutted he's gone because he's got to come back, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is terrible, isn't he?
He needs to go.
Yeah, I went... I can't remember what game it was. I went to the game last season. I think it was Stoke or something. And oh my God, he was just... Honestly, he was dreadful.
He's terrible.
He was dreadful.
But one player who hasn't been dreadful for me is... he hasn't been great for Liverpool, but I've heard he's playing brilliantly at Malaga, is Luis Alberto on loan as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about him. I don't know whether he is going to be good enough to play for Liverpool.
Yeah.
But I suppose time will tell with that one.
Yeah, he's a young lad, isn't he? Young lad.
Yeah.
What about another one for you is Jordan Ibe, who's gone on loan to Derby.
Yeah, I like him.
I think he's going to be great for us. Do you reckon it's too soon for him to be in the first team squad?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's... I don't even know. I could even loan him out again the following season. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think he's going to be good. It'd be nice to see him not loaned out next season, and included in the squad, even if he's just sub now and again, get him some first team Liverpool games.
Definitely. I agree.
But yeah, I think he's going to be good.
Okay, cool. Suso, do you reckon he was right not to go? I can't see him getting a game.
No, I can't. And I kind of like the guy as well, but I just, as you say, I can't see him getting a game. And especially the players we've got now, he's getting pushed further and further back, isn't he?
He is, unfortunately. I like him as well, like you said.
Maybe just play Xbox with Barini or something.
Barini. I'm glad you mentioned that, Greg, because he nearly got away with it.
I know.
He's about to get his backside tanned.
What's he playing at?
Fee agreed with... Who was it that agreed the fee? QPR?
QPR was the 10 million one, wasn't it? But,
Fee agreed. But his wage demand was too high, 90 grand a week he wanted.
Yeah.
And have you heard this post on Twitter?
No.
Let me try and get them for you while we're here. Greg, keep him occupied while I grab these Barini quotes.
Okay, I'll keep them occupied then.
You may have heard like a weird noise, by the way, like a boom, 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 because I'm typing. I'm trying to get this Baroni thing.
Baroni,
jabroni.
Well, apparently Liverpool refused to loan him out as well, which I think they just wanted a straight sale, didn't they?
Did they refuse to loan? They just wanted him gone.
That's what I read. Yeah, I think there was like some of the clubs tried to loan him as well, but I think Liverpool just wanted the sale. And then obviously he's messed it up for us from what I've read into it.
Because of his wage demands.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard anyway. I can't find the quotes. So what I'll do is I'll half guess what the quote is. But basically...
Put it in the comment below, Dan, couldn't you?
Yeah. I'll put the quote in the comment below. But basically what he said was, I am glad I've been a man and made the right decision when people around me didn't want to take the responsibility. I am proud of what I have done. Shut up, Fabio. No, do you know what? I'm not going to slate him. Why you wouldn't want to leave Liverpool, would you? If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he's saying he wants to stay and fight for his place. Fair dues, but he's not going to get. He's not going to be a regular player, is he? He
might play Carling Cup and FA Cup, but that's it for me.
You know what he might do, Dan?
What?
Prove me and you wrong.
We'll be here in 12 months' time like that. Barini, Greg, 75 million to Real Madrid.
Will you be able to edit this if that happens?
Yeah, it'll be like that. Do you know what I think of Barini? I think he's a brilliant player. And I also think he's excellent.
Well worth the money.
Well worth the money.
So I just want to discuss one very quick last one, Dan, before we wrap up.
Okay.
And that's Pepe Reina.
Okay. To Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
to sit on the bench for Bayern instead of us.
Yeah. What do you think's happened there? Do you think there was a falling out? Obviously there was the thing
Something's
about
gone
him and
wrong, hasn't
Rodgers.
it?
Yeah, but what a guy he's been for us as well, you know. And
I love him. I loved Reina. Honestly, he was one of my heroes when he was at Liverpool.
Yeah.
He was just, and he was always that one who celebrated more than anyone else.
Yeah.
But even for Spain, he was like, Pepe Reina, Pepe Reina. But he didn't just he's not a Pokemon for the record. He just doesn't say his own name all the time. Pepe Reina. All right, Pepe, how's it going? Pepe Reina.
Imanaga, mate.
Imanaga gone, gutted. Loved the pair of them. But again, Aga wasn't getting a game, and he had to accept that Rodgers didn't want him in his plans, and he done it gracefully. And he sent a lovely letter to the fans as well. Pepe Reina, I would have liked him to be our substitute keeper.
It's for you to say.
But I've heard that Victor Valdez is still coming in.
Yeah, I thought that was going to get done last night, and then I think it was you that mentioned it to me today. I'm not sure that said that he still might be coming in. So
once he recovers from his injury, he's coming to Liverpool on a free.
Yeah.
So happy days.
Yeah, all good. Good transfer window.
Yeah,
one of the best in a while.
I agree.
So are we going to wrap up, Dan?
I think we'll wrap up there, Greg.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for listening. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, do all that. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And we'll see you in the next podcast. And remember, you'll never walk alone.
Pow!